Hi, I'm Sean Ramsden. My company, Ramsden International, is a food and drink exporter. We sell British food and drink products to over 130 countries around the world.
Hi there, I'm Chris Daniels. I'm Head of Partnerships and Communications at Hybrid Air Vehicles, and we produce this, which is the Airlander. It's the world's largest aircraft, very innovative, very green and very modern.
So my name's Will. I am the CEO of Brompton Bicycle, and we make very funky folding bikes in London, and they're used in cities by all manner of people, making their lives a bit more fun all around the world.
We got into exporting many years ago now, actually, because quite frankly, because the world's a big place.
Market study which estimated that there was a market in the world for about 600 of these aircraft, of which around 90 to 95% were outside of the UK. So it's obvious for us to export. Also, the aerospace industry is very, very global. So again, we really need to export, and we need to be get our heads around that and be able to do it very, very comfortably.
Funnily enough, in the early days, we were approached by rather annoying customers who wanted our bike, and they weren't in the UK and they couldn't buy them, and they'd seen them when they went to London. And so in the early days, it was the customer who sort of annoyed us and asked us to sell our bike. But then as time went on, we realised that actually exporting was great for making our business more robust, having more fun, a bigger market opportunity. And so we made it our business to grow our export. There was a transition where it actually cost us money, because in the very early days of that transition, we were giving up our UK margin and getting a smaller margin, because in export we have distributors. But we were prepared to do that because we knew in the long run it would make us a better and stronger business.
We have a lot of hurdles to overcome exporting, and probably the most notable is the various compliance and the regulations we have to comply with exporting food and drink products into so many countries.
Having the resource to do that. We're an SME, we're about 100 people, and the time, the cost, even the travel cost, presenting at shows, it makes it very difficult. So what we've done is we've sliced up the world into the places, the sweet spots, the countries where we are most likely to get the first exports, and then we've started reaching out to other places beyond that.
The reality is, export is a flipping no-brainer. You know, if you're only selling in the UK, you're selling to 1% of the population, 1% of your market. There is no negative about exporting. The only negative is if you're not doing it, or if you're only doing it to Ireland or to France. You've got to export. It's fun. It's interesting, it makes a business stronger, it allows you to grow more. I can't think of a thing that's not good about it. It's a no-brainer.
We've been a member of the Hull and Humber Chamber of Commerce for many years now, and they've given us a lot of help and advice and support on this kind of thing.
The Chamber of Commerce has been really helpful, particularly in Bedfordshire. They very much put us on the map and promoted us. We had a journalist from Les Echos, which is the French equivalent of the Financial Times, come in through that. That's allowed us to get our message out there, and also lots of other trade bodies and government agencies we've utilised. We have to, as an SME, we have to get support and other help.
We, not just in our export, in our manufacturing, in implementing lean, in everything, we don't try and invent things, we try and nick them. We try and find other companies that have done them, people who are not in our industry, who are better at us, and we say, listen guys, can you help us? How do we do this? Can we use your knowledge? So the Chambers of Commerce, biz, any networking we can get involved in, where we can meet businesses that will help us be more efficient, be more effective, we grab at it.
One piece of advice I give to somebody about to export: well, talk to as many people as you can, because it's fun, but it can be quite complicated.
Do your research. Use every trade body, every government agency. So DIT, as it is now, what used to be UKTI. The Chambers of Commerce have got amazing resources, and everybody is fabulously helpful if you actually ask them. And there's a lot of resource out there, and it can really take a load off any potential exporter's mind if you utilise their help.
Get on a plane and go. Go for a long weekend, go for a few days, find a show, don't do the research, just do it. Get on the plane and go for it.